Alrighty, day two. So let's see what we can do with today's puzzle. Scroll that down. We'll put on our timer. There we go. So let's see where are we at. So this is obviously June 15th puzzle. We got a 7, 8, 9. I'm just going to turn this off. Always happens. This is 1. We got an 8. 0, 8, 7. Always nice when these happen. 0, 9, 3. So that's a 2. And then down here is a 9, so that's a 6. Okay. Then we obviously have a 7 in here. And that's got to be 7, 8, 2, 4, 4, 5, 2, 3, 1, 9. We'll solve this out. 16, 9, 0. So that's also a 6. Very nice. Put 6 here. It's always nice when you get these very fast ones going. So that's 1, 4, 5. This is an 11. So it's gonna be a 2, 9, and this is a 3, 5. Dope. Got a 6, 9 up here. Any other fancy ones? We got definitely a 9 here. So that does that, which puts the 1 in here. Makes that. This has to be 3. And that solves that one. Yeah, so lots of things just falling into place on this puzzle, which is very nice. Always nice when these happen, especially given yesterday's puzzles, where we got a little bit stuck on some of these. Well, it was just a little bit harder, it seemed. So always nice to get a change of pace. What else do we got here? 2, 3, 7, 9. So we can't really eliminate much there yet. We can actually solve this. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9. Very nice. Which puts this at 1, 2, and 8, 9. Which makes that easy. And in terms of where the 9 goes, it has to be there. No, 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 not a 6. This is a 5. Yeah, almost screwed myself up. And this makes this a 1, 8, 4, and a 5. 9. That makes that a 7. That has to be where our 7 is. And there we go. This might be super fast puzzle. 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's always a nice little confidence boost when you get stuff like this. This is a 2, 3. Because you always feel way smarter after doing a puzzle like this one. Because you feel like you were never tricked. You never got stuck. You were always making progress. Just feels good. Feels nice. Oops. Uh, can't make progress there. Which puts this as a 9. Hmm. Okay. Well, That's a tricky one. Okay, let's back up. We know this is 5/8. There we go. This makes more sense. Um, yeah, I think I just messed up on one of those. And it looks like it's all good now, so not too much to worry. So this has to be 2, 7, and 1, 3, 4, 7, 2. This is once again a 13. Oops. And we finally come back to this. And there we go. Under 6 minutes. What a time. What a time. Crazy. All right. Let's go back to the puzzles. I should probably. We'll get that all situated. Gonna go to puzzle number 2. It's a fiver. So not too bad. So very nice, quick puzzle there. I really enjoy when that happens. We got 40. So that puts it like this. We got 7, 9 here. And that's 35, so that makes that 10. Doesn't really change much there. 19, that makes these 6, which changes a little bit, but not enough right now. Um, Anything interesting shape-wise? No. I was looking here for a little bit, but it doesn't seem like much. This is an interesting little box, but doesn't seem like it'll lead much. I mean, we do have. No, I was gonna say we do have this box, but I think similar sort of deal with the 5 here. Um, hmm. Not seeing any verticals. Obviously, there's these with the triples, but that's not really where I want to be. And it looks like they're on all 4 sides, as far as I can tell. Yeah. Hmm. So this is a 5, but it's a little bit trickier. Well, this is 39, so this has to be 6. So let's start there. Maybe that'll lead us somewhere. So we know this can't be 5. Um, and that's like that. Okay. Well, actually, now we can use that relationship from before to figure out what this will be, because that should be pretty restricted, hopefully. So let's see what we got here. We got 10. Yeah, we'll just do it left, right. Yesterday I was for some reason like bouncing around. Didn't really work out. So we got 30, 52, 68, 73, 81, 101, 123, 127. This is 145, and then this is 168, right? Yeah. Okay. So this is a 12 difference. Well, that's good, because if this is a 9, then this has to be 3. If this is an 8, then this has to be 4, which it can't be at the moment. So that's definitely not an 8. And we'll just move that right along. Very nice that that ends up being a pair. And then if this is a 6, then this has to be 6. That would be 2, 4. Alrighty. And now we have 6, 8, 9 here, which then ends up being 6, 8, 9 there. So very nice. Very nice stuff. Um, what else do we got? This has to be 9. So this actually, that was actually something I could have seen from the jump. And actually that makes this not something because I'm not counting this. Hmm. There is this where it's 3 short, but I don't want to mess with that yet. Um, let's see. 7, 8, 9. 2, 6, 3, 1. Hmm. Nothing yet. Well, this being a 7 actually makes this 5, 8, 9. We know that. That puts this as being a 6. No. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That puts this as being a 6. And then that means it's 12 over 3 without a 9. Hmm. 12 over 4, though. That's pretty limiting. Can't be higher than a 6, actually. Which puts our 7, 8 here. Which is a nice pair. Um, okay. And so now we have it where we can be 7 plus 6, which is 13, which would put this at 5. Where this would be 8 plus 6, which puts this at 14, which would make this 4. Hmm. And I don't think that bricks anything. At least not yet, but see. Um, nothing here. Hmm. Yeah, we know this is 5. We know this can't be 9. Puts 9 up in this top row. But that doesn't really tell us much. 16 doesn't say much. Hmm. Could we? I don't think this will tell us all that much, but let's see. I'm not, well, no, let's keep doing the math. The math is precious and very important. Okay, 15, 22, 37. That is gonna be 60, 78, 86, 96, 101, 120, 139, 149, 152, and then 166 is what I got. Yep, very nice. Always like that when it matches. All right, so 166, that's 14 short, so this can't be a 2. Because those were 2, or no, it could be a 2. 2 is 14 short, so it can't be a 2, but yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you get me. So this is a 2, this has to be 3 and 9. And if it's a 5, it is going to be a 9, which makes that a 1, 8, or a 3, 6. Yeah. So not much, but we at least get something. 14 here. I'm gonna take a look. I don't think there's going to be anything. I guess no 8. That's something. It's not nothing. Hmm. Yeah, we already knew that this was the only 9 here. Let's see. So this is 1, 4, this is the 2, this is the 2, 3, this is 2. So we know 2 can't go here and can't go here, and we already know it's not here. So 2 is bouncing between these. Um, hmm. Well, let's see what we got on these triples. Maybe one of these are weird. Okay, so we got 29. Um, 32, 52, 60, 79. So that's 11. It's not nothing. Doesn't give you a 9, which is nice. And here we got 19, 13, which is 32, 52. And then 66 and 73. Yeah. So 17 here. Can't do much with that, unfortunately. 12, 30, 50, 60, 80, 10 here. Okay. So that puts 9 down here. And 8, which makes this a 1, 2. There we go. Now some stuff is starting to fall in. And, uh, yeah. But that feels right, though. What's wrong? What's wrong with it? This is 10, 20, 30, 50, 60. No. Yeah, darn it. I was adding an extra. So this is 20. Yeah, that makes sense. If I just did the math, that would have been fantastic. But I didn't, so it wasn't. All right, moving on. Moving on. All right, this one should be nice. 15 over 3. And we know it has to have a 5, 8, which these all do. Um, I don't have enough to eliminate other stuff. Dang. Dang, dang, dang. 168, 3, 4, 8, 4, 5, 6. Nothing there. Nothing there. Um, yeah, let's see what this totals. See what we get. 17 over 3. So with a 7, that becomes 10. It's just 4, 6. With an 8, it becomes 9. Is there any way for that to make 9? No. Okay, so this has to be an 8, or a 7. Right? Yeah. Sweet. Got it. Um, for, oops, one. There we go. Just don't want to eliminate those 14s. That's there. There we go. Okay, that was the clue. That was the thing we needed. Now we're cracking on. This still adds up to 5, which is always nice to just make sure that your old relationships still work out. Um, that has an out there. So this is now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7, 2. Hmm. So we got 2, 5, 8 here. Okay. Um, we can actually figure this out now. So this is 13, 16, uh, wait, 3, 6, 9. There we go. 4. And we already established that this was a 6. And this is already established as 20. It can be 5, 7, 8, or it can be 3, 8, 9. Actually, it can't be 5, 7, 8 anymore. It only leaves 3, 8, 9. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 8. This has to be a 12, which is a 3, 9. There we go. That's a 12. Puts this at 11, which makes that a 4, 7. And this at a 5, 6. Very nice. This being 13 is a 5, 8. Sorry, just looking around, scanning. What else do we got? Yeah, 1, 5, 8, 9 here. Well, actually, we just have 1, 5, 8. 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 8 is there. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. It's like, why am I missing something? Um, okay, we know what this totals. No, we don't. We don't know that. Why did I say that? That doesn't make sense. We know what this totals. Right. Yes, we do. So that's 9. So this is 2, 5, 8. Which puts that at a 5. There's our 9. And there's the 7. Okay. Okay. What else do we got? Mm, oh, this was. 73. So now this is 11. 5, 6, 3, 8. There we go. And we got that one. That one was no. And this is now a 10. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 6, 8 is 14. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, this could be just 2, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. That has to be 1, 7. Okay. Three, 2. And this will be 1, 5, 9. So that's going to be 14 plus 1, 15. That puts an 8 here. Now that's 11. 3, 8, 9. Go. 3. Do, do, do. This is going to be there. Okay. 13, 18, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Puzzle 2 down. 2116. Very nice time. All right. And now we move on to our final puzzle. Very quick on the first two. But this is difficulty 9, so we'll see where we're at. Very nice to see this. Do love it when the harder ones give me stuff to go off of. 27 doesn't help. Just scanning. This, 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 this technically. Um, it's boxy. At least it seems boxy. Yeah, these 18s are both being divided by 2. And to save some of my precious mental, I am going to do this. So we know this is now 10, this is 8. And we'll just keep that tucked away for now. Don't like doing the math like that. There we go. 12, 6. 6 is a lot more interesting. Now he said this is 10, this is 8. Right? If I remember right. Yeah. And this is going to be like this, because we can't have 3, 6. No, 8, 9's in here. Which puts 17. 3, 7, 4, 6. There we go. Hmm. What else do we know? Can't say anything about that. At least not yet. We know here. We know there. Oops. I'm trying to look for some nice shapes that don't involve these. Like, we know this is a 12, right? But, like, what's causing, what's this? What's the deal here? Anything? Anything? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Um, no, 17 over 4 isn't anything. Like, a lot of these aren't long enough to cause problems. Is I guess the best way to phrase it. Um, like this would need to be a 19 if I wanted it to be an issue. At least for nines. Yeah, if this was a 19, I could put a 9 somewhere up here and eliminate those, but I can't. It's not the world we live in. This being 27 over 4, on the other hand, 7, 8, 9 is 24. So this has to be a minimum of 3. So there's actually no 2 in here. So that's something. No 2, right? Yeah, because that's just how that works. Um, yeah, if it's a 3, then the 9 has to be up there. We got an 8 somewhere. And then a 7. Oh yeah, so if it's a 3, then this would be 3, 8. This would have to be 7, 9. If it's 4, then it would be 6, 8, 9. Once again, 9 up here. But 4, 6, 8, not really doing much. And this being 7, 9 doesn't help either, but 4, 6, 8 still possible. And yeah, all the other ones seem like they'd be doable. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 9. That would put 5, 6 here, 7, 9 here. I guess 9 is always present, so we can actually move this, and this becomes like that. Okay, interesting. So if this is 5, 6, this becomes 2, 7. No, doesn't really change that. What else? What else do I got? let's underline what I have so far, just to make sure I'm not going crazy. This is the only time I ever check is on these tens, or on these nines and tens, because they're pretty fucking hard. Um, we know one's down here, which means this can't have a one in it, which is nice to know. I don't think this can ever be a one. Can it? It can. It can. This is eight. Yeah. Let's fill this out. Hmm. Yeah, 4 6 doesn't do anything. This can't be actually 1 9. This is actually where the one is. That's pretty nice. Just puts a one down here. Hmm. So 2 6 makes us a 3. So this can't be 5. Because if this is 2 6, then this becomes 3 7. Or sorry, this can't be a 3 is what I meant. There we go. That makes more sense. Similarly up here, this can't be a 3. Yeah, so the logic here is we look at this. If this is a 2 6, this has to be 3 7. Forces threes everywhere else. Otherwise, this is a 3 5. Forces threes everywhere else. So that's how we came to that. And it also, since it's all contained here, means that this can't be a 3. Um, which I think eliminates this. Because the only possibility is there's a 3 here, 7, yeah. So that actually eliminates this 3 as well. So now we know 6 is in here somewhere. So we got 1, 6, and 9. So now it's between 4, 8, 5, 7. Interesting. And if this is 4, 5, then that doesn't do anything. Well, no. Where's this to be 6, 8? This to be 4, 9. This is 2, 7. No, doesn't do anything. Um, I wish I could eliminate that, but I can't. Well, we know 2 for sure can't go in here. Not much we can do here. Hmm. No, 9 can't go here. 9 has to go in here, which means this can't be a 9. Um, what else do we got here? Is there any Key decisions that could be made. I mean, we can try that. Let's try this. So I'll make this 4, 5. Um, and so since that was 6, this was going to be like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. So that makes this 9, which makes this like that. This has to be 3, 5. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 2. It's an interesting one. Mm, 5, 8 is gone now from here. Now this is 2, 3. Hmm. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. And then this is now no longer 3, 7. Okay. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9. And now eliminate this. Hmm. It's either 2, 3, 4. So 2, 3, 4, or it is 1, 2, 6. So it's like this. Mm, And there's our contradiction. Okay, so that can't be 4, 5. Very nice. There we go. And we'll just battle through this real quick. Okay, so now no 4, 6 is here. Yeah. Oh, the power of a solid guess is kind of impressive, to be honest. Doesn't have to be right or wrong. As long as you make the guess, it can really turn the tides. Hmm. Yeah, we're close on this one. It is just not quite there. Damn. That's pretty good. Wait, how did I get to no threes? Because this is 13. That's how. Um, let's see, what else do we got? So we know this is 6. I think this actually can't be a 5 anymore. Yeah, this has to be 4, 8. And that has to be 6, 9. Yeah. Okay. 8, 4, 8. Oops. There we go. 5, 8, 4, 5, 5, 9, 6, 4. No. Or maybe, but I'm just messing it up. Yeah, I was just messing it up. I was like, it felt right, but apparently not. Okay. So it's either 1, 5, 7, 8, or okay. Sorry, 1, 5, 7, 8, or 1, 5, 6, 9. So this actually can't be a 3 anymore. 6, 9, or 7, 8, because it's 15. There we go. Can't eliminate anything there. Here, eliminate 4, 9 though, so that's nice. This, oops. Definitively these options left. Or 7, 9. I don't think 4 can actually be here anymore. Just because if it was ever there, it wouldn't be able to solve out is the problem. 3 can still work. 5. Still works. 6, 9, or 7, 8. But I think these can't be 6, 8 anymore. So it's either 8, 9, 7 or 7, 8, 9 or 697. So this actually can't be 9 anymore. So it's either 268 or 457. What a hell of a range. Okay, 547 works. And 268 also works. Hmm. Are there any algorithms, or not algorithms, any no-nuts I can solve? I don't think so. I mean, that's a nice restriction, but I don't think it's enough. Oh, this can't be 6-9, because if it is, it just eliminates this. Duh. Duh. Why didn't I see it? Okay. Okay. Hmm. 5. Oh, there's no more 7, so this has to be 268. 15 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. 16 plus 11, 17. So 18 over 3 without 7. Okay. So something like this. It's either 1, 2, 5, 8 or 1, 3, 5, 7. No. Let me just reset. So no 4s. Yeah. Damn it. 16 plus 11. Yeah. This is all correct for now. Why am I not solving this? I keep on forgetting about this guy. This is like such an easier solve than what I'm trying to do. Yeah. just just getting pigeonholed, brainholed, whichever one you want to call it. Hmm. Okay. So 2 has to be in here. So once again, we find ourselves back here. You know, 2 and 5 are here, so it's 1, 8, or 3, 6. Well, it has to be 3, 6. Um, just because the 6 here means that 6 has to be in here. Like this is 2, 5, 6, and then there's a 3, is how that works out. Okay. Now this is making sense. It's amazing when you do the right thing that things actually seem right. Makes you wonder why you did the wrong thing to begin with. All right. Mm, what am I struggling here with? I am struggling with what this was. This is uh this. Almost forgot about what this identity was. No, we remembered. We remembered. Not worry, team. Everything's all good. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. And this is 1, 5, 3. Fun. Um, this is that. That's that. Just some basic elim stuff. Hmm. Number 16, huh? Hmm. You know this is what's gonna happen. Oh, this can't be 4, 5. That makes sense. all good. It's all good. Everything's fine. Or there, or there. Okay. Fun noises, Magic Man. So we know 4 is in here. So that puts us at a 12. It'd actually be 3, 9. Okay. And solves this from way long ago. So fun times. There we go. Okay. So now it's just a matter of figuring out what's going on here. So this is actually 10, so this can't be here. All right, I think that was the key. We'll see. This is now 2, 3, 4. Oop. Once again, try and think about what you're doing. Okay. 11 plus 9 is 10. This is 3. I'm not going to be able to hit the hour mark, but we're doing fine enough, I think. 35 minutes. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So, total, yeah. In total, yeah, recording took about only an hour this time. Way shorter than the previous puzzle. So, happy about that. Happy about that. Yeah, no, it did really well today. Happy about it. Hopefully, keep it up. More easy puzzles. A little bit harder puzzles, but yeah. And I'll try and see if I can use the, what's it called? The sums here less frequently, but that'll just come with time. So, or not time, with practice. I mean, I do this all the time, but actually setting out to do it daily will really hone in those skills and make that a lot sharper. But we'll build up. Build, 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 build. Alrighty. I'll see you all tomorrow.